All right. Just imagine you have a super cool idea, or you just imagine you want to practice. You're doing your daily video practice, and you're setting everything up. Remember, Kaizen, consistent improvement. You fix this and you fix that. You fix the lighting and you fix the sound, and you try to set everything up together so it can work in a perfect balance. And while you're shooting your video, you're receiving a call on the very device that you're shooting the video with. And then you can easily start getting frustrated because all of this work on the setting up and everything, it just stacks up. And the little frustration stacks up, and it gets you out, or it gets you out from the zone. And then you just lose your means, and you just, all right, I'm not, I don't want to do this anymore. Now I'm not in the mood. But no, that's the thing. You cannot let the mood dictate what you're going to do. Sounds super cliche. Unless someone is inspiring enough to actually show how it's put in practice and to embody that thing. Because anybody can just come here and give you advice, but who actually embodies it so much that you can recognize or that you can feel through the words, through the flow, that that person is here for a reason, and that you're sucked in the argument, and you're literally like drinking the advice, because that's an art. It's not like you can get into the technicals of how do you market, how do you persuade, but there is a deeper element to that, and it's just is the embodiment. Because, for example, I'm scrolling on YouTube, and I'm, you know, just to test the algorithm and like train it to recommend me more of this type of videos so I can study for whatever I'm doing. And I found this video where just a random guy, I don't know, he's just telling me, like looking me dead in the face and telling me, you don't want it enough. And I'm like, but like, if you want it, you would do it. And I'm like, he's got a point. Like, he's got a point. But the delivery is not, is off. The delivery is off because I'm just seeing a guy who I don't know, have no clue who that guy is. And he's literally like calling me out for whatever reason just to tell me that I don't want it enough. And that if I wanted it enough, I would click off the video and do it. I'm like, yeah, sure. Click off the video, do it. And like, it just gave me that insight of you need to embody whatever you say. It goes beyond the marketing, beyond the strategy, beyond the communication. In my communication is just, is crap. My communication is just, my communication skills are like, I don't know. I think I'm the worst guy at communication in the whole planet Earth. My delivery is so awful. But if you can embody whatever it is that you are saying, then it doesn't matter. You're just an incarnation of that thing. And to me, that explains, for example, that explains the guys who are on the top levels. And again, I'm just a random, but I still have my critical thinking, and I'm going to use that observation for my own benefits. But all the Alex Hormozis, um, I don't want to put Alex Hormozy and Andrew Tate on the same level, because Andrew Tate is kind of the troll version of what I'm saying. But he was embodying that anger that the young lads had during the lockdown, at the approximately at the lockdown period. Here's just that we have enough. He's just embodying that emotion, and he was embodying that view of the world. and he could just say anything and everything, and it's gonna work. It's gonna hit the target because he was embodying that thing. He could say the most stupid stuff ever, and it would just and he would just like get away with it and still accomplish his goal because he was embodying whatever it is or whatever message that he wanted to deliver. And that's the thing. You can get all technical and all nitty gritty about everything that you want to do, and it would just add overwhelm, especially especially on the era of information, just overload of information. We just have so much information, so much information that your brain thinks. So you know that it's impossible to actually implement all the information that you can find on the internet. But your brain is strict because if you don't course correct the understanding of your brain, gets a little bit like. But I hope you understand that last point. If you don't educate your brain to like deeply like filter the information by one consuming less content or two like getting a piece of advice, seeing what is relevant and just putting it into practice as soon as possible. There is now you can move in this space with a relatively quiet mind peacefully and just actually go without overwhelm. But the problem, no, actually, there's no problem. That's my poor delivery. Like speaking again, you can change. You can change if you just put all of this into practice. If you just also find the very specific way that you yourself need, because there are billions of people on Earth and there are thousands of frameworks. But I really believe that each person has to find its own framework to fix everything that that person decides to fix in his life, actually. Well, it was just a little bit scattered around, and the video, I guess, is beginning to be a bit too long. But here's the point: don't get frustrated, sort out the information, implement consistently, find a way that suits you to solve your own problems. And I'm just realizing that I went over like 1,000 different points in that video. Each of them is a topic in and of itself. But anyway, and I guess the most important and the main topic that I want to talk about today was that embodiment. That even if your communication skills are very, very bad to begin with, just like me, I'm the embodiment of disastrous communication skills because I just jump over all over the place with all these different points. But if you embody whatever message that you want to get across, then there is no reason that it won't work for you in whatever you want to accomplish, which is the outside realm, and in the fulfillment that it brings you, which is the inside realm. And I guess that the problem is for people who have too many ideas, they don't they don't talk about it, they don't exploit them, such as me. I'm not just to exploit them, to write them down, or to just express them in video format, or just to tell people about their ideas to get feedback that do you understand? And that's the main problem. But it can be solved by finding a medium to express your ideas. Can be written, can be video, it can be social, it can be the because the challenge is when you're so I mean singular, eh, my English also. If you're so singular that nobody around you has these characteristics that you have, or has that vision that you have, nobody can really understand you. It's find someone who will understand, and that's it. Consistent improvement. Kaizen.
Correct. Just imagine.